2012, Buckinghamshire County Council looked to shrink the number of daycare centres that they had by about 75%. And unfortunately, here in Risborough, the daycare centre was threatened with closure. Thankfully, Risborough is a wonderful community, and the community came together, got a petition, organised public meetings, and managed to persuade the County Council that this could be run by a group of volunteers. And here we are today, and it's just been a phenomenal success.
As far as I'm aware of, we were the very first social enterprise in daycare provision anywhere in the country, certainly in the county, and others have now begun to pick up on it.
We own the building outright. We've invested nearly £400,000 in the building. We have minibuses and vehicles to transport our clients. We've won numerous awards, but of course the best award for all of us was the 2019 Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. So it's been an absolutely wonderful journey, and the community has been with us through the whole process.
With Bourne, we found ourselves in a position where, having been successful with the Princes Risborough Centre, we were asked to consider taking on the responsibilities for running Bourne Daycare. They couldn't make it pay, so it was due for closure yet again. We decided to go with it, so we took over the Bourne Centre first week of January in 2018, and we're very pleased at the progress that's been made since. One of the main reasons behind our success is the wonderful staff that we have.
Yeah, that's it.
Celebrity.
Yeah, that's what I mean, it's in the paper.
Right, ladies and gents, cup of tea, cup of coffee.
I'm just picking up some goodies from the Marks and Spencers.
That's kindly donated.
There we are.
5.
No, they were white.
Sitting at the top of that level of staff, we have Kim. Kim is our secret weapon.
We're a staff team that have seen it grown from nothing. We've got a lot of staff here from the beginning. They've watched our struggles, they've been part of our struggles, they've been part of our firefighting. And I think we've all have the passion to offer the best we can possibly do. I think a great example of that is our volunteers, one of which is our trustee team. None of them get paid a penny. They don't get anything apart from the satisfaction that we're running a good service.
The lovely thing about the day centre is the staff's attitude and the other people's attitude. It's important to have attitude. Try and show love and time and effort as they got, and staff are busy, which we understand, and they take time.
Company, that's why I come here.
Company, food.
Yeah.
Well, what we're having today is chili con carne.
The Bourne End runs almost exactly the same as the centre here at Risborough, but we don't offer daycare to people with learning disabilities at the moment. The Princes Centre is open to anyone, anyone with a disability, anyone that's lonely, but we've naturally progressed into different groups. So our centre at Bourne End is specifically for older people.
We have ladies that just need to get out, they're at home, they're very isolated, through to younger gentlemen that are struggling with dementia themselves. 64 up to 97, and everybody intermingles together, whether you've got dementia, Alzheimer's. We have a gentleman that's had strokes, Parkinson's. The list is endless, as you know, it's diverse.
Our centre in Risborough caters for everybody, so we've got an older people. And then we have another side to the centre downstairs which caters for people with a learning disability, physical disability, and some of our clients also have mental health needs. Basically anyone can come, anyone can join, and it doesn't matter what their behaviours are like. We will try and work with them and try and give them a good day and making sure they go home cared for.
A good day is so important to us and to them. There is never a day here at Bourne End where there isn't a giggle or a chuckle or a laugh or a word that is pronounced wrong, and A board game. We get beaten quite a lot by our elderly at board games. We don't let them win on purpose, but they do. And arts and crafts. They love arts and crafts and the glitter, but everybody's individual. So if they don't want to do it that day, then we don't do it and we do something else. So it's really important that their day is catered for them, not for everybody as a whole. We individually look after each person.
So this is our main function room down here. In here we do singing, we do drama group, and this morning we're going to have a small Keep Fit session. So they're just getting ready to come in, go and get their yoga mats, and they'll be doing Keep Fit. So I'll show you out into our garden. We've just had all resurfaced, so it's nice and flat and no one can trip up. We also have the access so they can go upstairs if they're in wheelchairs, etc. And we also have the high-raised beds so that people in wheelchairs can actually help us with some of the planting. This is our holistic room. This room we use for relaxation. They have team meetings in here. They also use this room for storytelling. It's a nice quiet room. It's scented. It has little quotes around the wall to make people feel relaxed. And we can set the lighting so the mood can reflect them. This is our pottery room. Morning!
Morning.
There's lots of things going on. It's a choice of what they make. And you're making dolphins.
Yeah.
Well done. And that's to put little Easter eggs in. It's very good. Plane looks amazing, Kevin.
Spitfire playing for the anniversary coming up soon.
At Bourne End, the main room, we call our main room, is where we do most of our activities. And then our lower room, we do our crafts and our cake making and things like that. And people tend to sort of migrate to the smaller room when they first come in because it's near the kettle and they like a nice cup of tea. We've added a home from home kitchen so our clients can cook and they cook assisted. So some of them don't get that at home. Our quiet room, myself and Kim developed that as we didn't have an area for small meetings and we didn't have an area where people could go and see sort of the chiropractors and the district nurses. But actually we do have clients that like to just sit and be quiet. So it's a nice peaceful room that was just not being used really. The garden was done last year, completely opened up, a few trees chopped down, but it's now open. Everybody can walk around. There's no restricting anybody. At Bourne End, our bus goes out to our local areas, which is Bourne End, Flackwell Heath and Marlow. But we also do Beaconsfield, Loudwater, which is Wickham side, and we do Burnham. And we go out 5 days a week.
Currently we go out to Bledlow Ridge, Hewenden, Bryant's Bottom, we go as far as Wendover, Aylesbury, and all the places in between really.
We provide company, we provide activities, we provide experiences, but above everything, we provide a respite to the families and carers. So when you've got an older couple that are providing support, you know, that one is providing care to the other, it gives them a break. It enables them to go and have their hair done, to go and play a game of golf. So it's very much a 50-50. But whilst they're here, I hope we provide a care package that goes above and beyond. If we're concerned about anything, we'll always make that phone call to voice our concerns. We'll listen to what families say. And also we give experiences that they don't have anymore. So some of our older people used to be WI members, used to bake often. They can't bake anymore because they're not able to, they're not safe. So we give them that opportunity where they can come and mix a cake. They can tell us their secret ingredients.
We invite Bourne End New Beginnings Nursery to come round. They're preschool age, so they're about 4. They come flying through the door, they know where to put their coats and they have their favourites. They all have their favourite clients and the noise is just infectious. They sit on everybody's lap, they join in with the games, they have snacks here, and then they toddle off on their own. But some of them don't have grandparents. So for them, it's having that interaction with elderly people, and some of our elderly don't have grandchildren. So they get the joy and laughter from a little person that has become their friend.
Some of our men used to be part of the army, so we'll do things that are war related. We'll have a war talk or whatever. We'll visit the local museums. Our younger clients can have an experience of things that they never would have experienced. So, for example, a group of our clients have joined a bowls club, and they've become members in their own rights. And they're very proud of what they're doing. So we're giving them opportunities that they wouldn't get.
I like coming here because it's something for everyone, but especially I'm pleased that I come here because of my music.
Plus we're also making it viable for them to stay in their own homes. This is our kitchen area. Sometimes we cook just for fun, and for other people there's a purpose behind it. So for people that live on their own, it's about teaching them to make cheap, economical, but fulfilling meals. They're having fun, and they're being part of their community. And that's a big thing to us, is using our community and making sure that, you know, our clients feel accepted in their community as well as at the centre.
7 and 5, 75.
I can honestly say that my staff team at the moment all have that spark. They've all got something that they can offer. And not only do we value each other, but we value each and every client that comes here. And one of the things that I pride myself on is that everybody is treated with respect. And I always say to my staff, if it's not good enough for you, it's not good enough for them. It's very easy for someone that wants to come to the centre to make that contact. However they've heard of us, we don't mind it, whether it's a doctor, whether they've seen an advert, whether a friend, a neighbour, a fellow churchgoer tells them about them. All they need to do is find our telephone number. They can ring us. We will arrange for somebody to come in and have a cup of tea with them, show them round. We'll talk to them about the centre, we'll give them all the information, and then they can come in for a free trial day. So it won't cost them anything. They can come and spend the day with us, get a taste of the things we do and what we can offer. And then if they want to come, they can just come along. There doesn't have to be a referral from a social worker or a GP or a medical professional. Anyone can simply ring and just start attending the centre.
Come to me.
Yeah, come to me.
I'll see you tomorrow, David. Bye-bye.
I suppose the highest compliment that anyone could pay is that when the time, or if the time comes, would I be a client here? Unreservedly, yes. It's great fun, it's good company. From a client's perspective, why wouldn't I want to come here? I often joke that I've booked my place.